2011. Dear Jimmy, Nestle USA is proud to honor you on the 35th anniversary of the International Ventriloquist Convention. We're appreciative of your many contributions, including your long record of being the commercial representative for Nestle Quick, along with Danny O'Day and the chocolate-loving dog Farfel. The fact that your commercials are still being played at the Bent Haven Museum is a testament to the enduring nature and appeal of your work. In looking through our archives, we found a number of references to your work and contributions to our chocolate products commercials. For example, in 1955, you did such an outstanding live commercial for Quick that Jackie Gleason interrupted his show to say, "That's the kind of commercial we should have more of." In 1976, after a 10-year absence, your trio came back to Nestle and appeared on television talk shows around the country to promote Nestle Toll House semi-sweet chocolate morsels. People still remember Farfel saying, "Chocolate," and wanted you to sing the Nestle song. We congratulate you and the Bent Haven Museum on this occasion and wish you all a wonderful time at the International Ventriloquist Convention. Best regards, Brad Alford, Chairman and CEO of Nestle USA. Before I go, I have a flight at 9 o'clock, so we have to leave. But I just wanted to say, Jimmy, that you have made an impact on the world that I don't think you'll ever understand, because I am one of the countless ventriloquists who have just who owe you a debt. So thank you so very much, Jimmy, for everything you've done for us.
Jimmy, as has been said by so many other people, I'm very appreciative for what you've done for ventriloquism, the inspiration that you've given for so many people. In the movie, it asks, what do you want people, when they say the name Jimmy Nelson mentioned? Well, the word that comes to my mind is gentleman. That's what you've taught us to be. And I just wanted to give you something as a token of my appreciation, so I would like to give you this portrait.
As soon as I heard about your celebration, I wanted to, in a very small way, thank you for the contribution you've done to the art of ventriloquism. So I was busy at work all year, and I wanted to make something very special for you. You were one of the reasons I became a figure maker. So this is what I made.
Thank you. That is a bronze bust. You wouldn't believe the amount of time that means.
I have a couple of things I'm going to read here for you, but I want to tell a little story about Jimmy, because last night we were talking about what he's like as a person, and his sense of humor is really one of the best things about Jimmy. And I have a quick story. When I was writing the book Dummy Days and I was trying to get it sold to a publisher, I had a publisher in Los Angeles called Angel City Press who was very interested in the book. And I called Jimmy and said, "Jimmy, could you, if I pay for it, could you fly out to California and go with me to this meeting so we can really sell it to them?" The publisher loved Jimmy. She loved Farfel and all the old Nestle's commercials. And Jimmy said, "Kelly, I can't do it. My schedule won't allow it. But how about if I FedEx Farfel to you? And you can take Farfel to the meeting with you." And so I said, "Hey, I'll take that." So I got Farfel the next day in his case by FedEx, and it was all great. And the one part about this story I want to tell you, it worked great at the meeting. We sold the book. It was all perfect. She loved Farfel. But when I opened the case and took Farfel out, there was a little dog bowl in the bottom of the box. So, that's the kind of stuff he does. That's all I remember, yeah. It was perfectly clean. Okay, I'm going to read some little citations here to Jimmy. Dear Mr. Nelson, on behalf of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, I'm pleased to recognize you for your 70 years in entertainment and lifelong dedication to the history and art of ventriloquism. Jane and I regret we are unable to attend the 35th Annual Convention at Vent Haven as you receive your award. Your hard work and perseverance have inspired persons around the world to pursue ventriloquism as amateurs, semi-professionals, and professionals. Millions of people heard your voice as the official spokesperson for Texaco and the American Lung Association, as well as the commercial spokesperson for Nestle's Quick. You are also widely known for your television programs of Holland's Happiness House, Studio 99.5, and Come Closer, and your performances at Radio City Music Hall. Your long and successful career is unparalleled. Thank you for being a beloved voice throughout the generations. Sincerely, Stephen L. Bashir, Office of the Governor of Kentucky.
In person that I hoped and dreamed you'd be after listening to your album so many times over and over and over again. It seemed like a nice guy on the album, and darn it, what a surprise you were. Oh, still are, sort of. Yeah. But, so I know everybody said, the albums, and I've told you for years and years that you taught me the art of ventriloquism, and then, of course, with Danny O'Day, he was my favorite dummy that I used. I started with Mortimer, but then I went to the Danny, and it was actually my dream as a kid that one day, I hope maybe one day, wouldn't it be great to maybe have a toy dummy of a dummy that I made? And I hope you're here tomorrow, because I have something to tell, and it's all almost thanks to you. So it is thanks to you, but you better be here tomorrow, so that's fun news. But, and obviously your course, it taught me everything, and again, I thank you for that. I want to say something here that's kind of sacrilegious. I had your album, and I had Bergen's album, and hands down, I've listened to Bergen's once or twice, and thought, nope, not teaching me anything. I listened to yours over and over and over again, so thank you very much for teaching me this, yes. And by the way, besides the records and the dummies, be sure to look tomorrow at the special display at the museum. A bunch of Jimmy stuff you'll never see again, and what a lot of things that were put together. You can tell from the book that Tom Ladshaw put together. And by the way, I have to do this. I don't know if anybody's done it yet, but this convention is a lot of work, and Mark Wade has done another unbelievable job. Please, a big round of applause. Executive Director of the convention. But also, this convention is a lot of work, but also there's a heck of a lot of work that, when we came up with the idea, when Tom came up with the idea last year of doing a tribute to Jimmy, Mark knew that this was, there's a lot of work that was going to be put into that, and it could, the convention was a lot of work, so Mark very graciously allowed Tom Ladshaw to put all this Jimmy stuff together. He organized all the filming, and got Brian and his crew, all these projects, everything you've seen, Tom Ladshaw has championed all this stuff. So please, can we please give another big hand for Tom Ladshaw? On the tour tomorrow, you're going to have a rare chance to see a lot of Jimmy's stuff. I have not seen it, but you'll get to see all of Jimmy's characters. Is that correct?
They're all there.
They're all there. And a lot of other stuff that's in the book and other things that aren't in the book. It's a lot of display stuff that we'll never see again after tomorrow, correct?
Lots of commercial stuff, too, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Oh, good.
Oh, yes, yeah. Things like, Charlie had radios and so forth. Well, I had hand puppets. That's about it.
But a lot of the toys and stuff that we haven't seen or haven't seen for a while.
Yeah, you see a lot of things. Things I don't remember.
All right, so that's going to be in Building 4, sometimes known as the Special Exhibits Building. It's down the end of the pathway between buildings 2 and 3. You'll see it. But right now, I'd like Jim Dawson, the current curator of the museum, to come out here. And Jimmy, I tell you what. This is a very special thing. The Dean of American Ventriloquism, that's fantastic. But it's a singular honor, never been done before, as was said, and that's an honor that we will all know about. But when the general public comes to the museum, they're not going to know anything about that unless they look at the plaque or whatever. So The special exhibits building number 4, where all your stuff is now, temporarily because it's special exhibits, we want people to be able to recognize that building a little more easily, and this will be what will be permanently now put. The museum decided to do this for you, Jimmy. Will permanently be put on building number 4. So there it is. So Jimmy, that's your building now. Don't cry, because I will. Now, Jimmy, you have to work the sign, and I got to get out of the picture because it's the museum's deal, not mine. I'm getting out of this picture here, so hold on a second. Like this, so real photos without the guy.